All right, today we're going to read 168, 169, talking about infectious diseases a little more. Let's start with 3 vocabulary definitions to write. Acute, chronic, virus. Acute and chronic are opposites. Acute means beginning suddenly and lasting for a short time. Chronic is the opposite, so it lasts for a long time and or recurs frequently. So I think I like that they call it acute because it's it's a cute little disease. Of course, it's not always. So writing these definitions: acute, beginning suddenly and lasting for a short time. Chronic, lasting for a long time and are recurring frequently. Virus, a tiny non-living particle that can infect cells and cause disease. So go ahead and copy those right off the screen, pause until you're done, and then we'll read some more. All right, so as this first one we're going to read, I want you guys to be able to tell me the difference between acute and chronic, and I want you to listen to hear what are some common bacterial infections. Here we go. Pathogens make you ill by damaging cells in your body. An illness that comes on suddenly or is short in duration is considered an acute disease. Chronic, on the other hand, refers to a disease that lasts a long time. Bacteria are often the cause of acute infectious diseases. Some bacteria harm body cells directly. Other bacteria produce poisons that damage cells indirectly. Common bacterial diseases are bladder, kidney, and ear infections, tonsillitis, tuberculosis, tetanus, whooping cough, botulism, or food poisoning. Strep throat is another one. Oh, cavities. Remember we looked at the bacteria yesterday that cause cavities. It doesn't hurt your teeth directly. It makes a poison that hurts our teeth. Man, here's the other thing about bacteria. They are masters of change. This is a serious problem because they can adapt to antibiotics, such as penicillin, that are used to fight against them. Doctors warn that one of the biggest triggers of resistance to these drugs happens when patients do not finish their entire prescription. Sometimes patients do this because they feel better, or because the antibiotics are costly. Not taking all the medicine prevents the bacteria from being completely destroyed. This allows them time to adapt and change, which can make them even more dangerous. So watch as I slide this up. Let's see some examples here. Quick fact: Streptococcus are a type of bacteria that are round and grow in pairs or chains. Some cause strep throat. Have you ever had strep throat? Rheumatic fever and scarlet fever. Others bring about pneumonia and meningitis. Not all of them are pathogens. For example, one kind is used in the manufacture of certain cheeses and yogurts. So that reminds us that not all bacteria are bad. Many of them are really important and good for us. Okay. Now look at that. Oh, can you just see how red that is? That is one sore throat. This is strep throat. Symptoms of strep throat can include a red throat, fever, and yellow pus-filled membranes over the tonsils. And of course you see the tick. Ticks can spread all kinds of disease. In the United States, more diseases are transmitted to humans by ticks than by any other bug. Ticks are carriers of Rickettsia and other bacteria. Rocky Mountain spotted fever and Lyme disease are also transmitted by ticks. Let's go on to the next page. So the first page we talked about bacteria. The next most common one is a virus. Hold on, let me get this situated and focused for us. There we go. A virus is a tiny particle that contains genetic material, deoxyribonucleic acid, or RNA, another one, surrounded by a protein coat. Scientists do not consider viruses to be living because, now listen, there's a couple reasons. Number one, they are not made of cells. And number two, they cannot reproduce outside of their host's body. In order to reproduce, a virus attaches itself to a cell. It then injects its genetic material into the cell. This overrides normal cell functioning and causes the cell to produce copies of the virus. The cell then releases the viruses and the cycle begins again. Viruses are several hundred times smaller than cells. The size and shape of each virus is different. They can invade and cause a variety of infectious diseases in all forms of life. The tobacco mosaic virus is a well-known plant virus. Rabies is a viral disease that infects both animals and humans. Some common human viral infections are measles, mumps, hepatitis, and yellow fever. And of course, right now we're fighting coronavirus. COVID-19 is caused by the coronavirus. Viruses can be shaped like rods, spirals, spheres, and threads. Bacteriophages, viruses that infect bacteria, are often shaped like tiny spaceships. That's pretty cool. The coronavirus is shaped like, looks like a crown. The word corona, they named it because of its shape. It looks like the points of a crown. Bacteria, remember that question about what causes stinky feet? Well, here's our answer. Bacteria become attracted to the sweat on feet and feed on it. The bacteria then excrete substances that have strong odors that make feet smell. So in other words, the bacteria go to the bathroom, and that's stinky. That's the same reason we get stinky armpits too. It's all because of the bacteria, not from our sweat itself. Pretty something. All right, so let's go to in the field. Technology plays a major role in the study of disease. Access to computers and the internet allows for rapid sharing of information about the location and cause of diseases worldwide. Additionally, technology allows for a way of circulating information. This enables medical professionals to stay informed and educated about recent research and advancements in science and medicine. Healthcare professionals can then educate people who live in their rural communities about sanitation, healthcare, immunization, and medications. All of this helps keep diseases from spreading, and we're working hard on that right now. It leaves you with this one question. It says, what are the smallest pathogens? So of the ones we've talked about, viruses would definitely be the smallest. The biggest would be protists, and then would come bacteria and fungi, and viruses are tiny, but they are not the smallest. Tomorrow, or next time, I'll give you the answer to that. For now, we're signing off. Have a great day.